that. Get that right out of there. Why are you going to play Mirage? We got Whomp there. Instead, we're playing a very fun map that I love, Vertigo.
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 It is one of my favorites to play in pugs, especially. I enjoy it. Oh. Is our observer for this show? Is he like Ito, where we're gonna get like the secret messages on the video?
No. But we are going to get. Apparently, RBG have been signed over towards Pain Gaming.
Really? Congrats to them, really.
So, yeah, I mean, I wonder what the bio clause
Sucks
is.
that,
I want contract details.
Taco got dropped. The whole squad gone. Major.
No, they're on Godsent.
Oh.
That's the other one.
Oh.
We're talking.
Oh, that's great. I didn't even realize they're still signed. We just got Pain as well.
Yeah.
Congrats to RBG.
Yeah, we got everyone.
That's good.
We got everyone. All right. Anyway, we're going to be getting into the action here. The pistol round underway. Didn't go so well for RBG last time around, but just to give you some context, folks, the team that wins here moves into the playoff for the qualifier. The team that loses, what they done? They're done. One map to decide it all, and Barton and Phelps going to start it off with a bang. A bang and a pop into the face of their opponents. A bomb already planted, or just about. Talking away. Tick-a-tock, tick-a-tock. But it's not a short video aimed at Mimi youngsters. Instead, it's a bomb that's about to detonate in a battle back in. Walco finding 2 huge kills. This might just be the chance. Lotto has to defend, but they're already on the defuse. He can't take the angle. He can't battle back with just a Glock, and he will be dealt with. Okay, RBG Pain Gaming will battle back in to take the pistol round and start off nicely here.
Wow, good work to quote-unquote Pain Gaming there. I mean, RBG, that was truly impressive. They lost so much presence out towards mid. You rarely see those mid plays, but instead you work off mid, split that with a stairs push, and, well, sight is yours, at least you'd think, except the fight coming from ZT Spawn was just so strong, and they're able to win it out. Still, that bomb came down to the 4th spot. It's going to be pretty good. Couple Mac 10s, couple Galils to try and craft a story out of this round. But RBG, they're actually RBG now, and thereby even more respectable. Hopefully this time they get more than 2.
They had to win a round before we'd give them their name back, and they've done it.
They've earned it.
It's like a Spirited Away type of situation. Have you seen Spirited Away?
I watched like half of it as a kid, but I was really afraid, and I kind of stopped watching.
That makes sense. It's a pretty spooky movie.
Didn't some kids' parents get like turned into pigs?
Yes, absolutely.
That sucks.
Pig people. But anyways, a lot of that's about names. So they've earned their name back. They remember their name, and so they can go free. But let's see if they can go free into another round win. Early exchange looking good, considering it was brought into the round. Godsent ain't too upset about this. Another B take, another B post plant, and I gotta say, I am excited that we've already seen 2 B plays, because that's more than most teams throw their entire T side.
Yeah, B plays are exciting. Something different is exciting this map. It's also exciting. Godsent, they have a post plant. The weaponry isn't great, but they have a player fighting forward. Barton.
Oh yeah, you
well,
spray
that metal has got to be feeling the pain now. So is Walco, and Taco's in the equation as well. Phelps sat on in. It's left to Wiz, and he's just taken care of. You never suspect the B plays, and well, apparently you don't win the retakes either.
Look, Barton got 2 kills in that round as far as I'm concerned. The kill he actually got, and also that wall.
Yeah.
The wall's not messing with anyone.
He just ruined the construction on this skyscraper.
Absolutely. Like, we just poured the cement. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? We just...
Now I'm imagining some
get
Brazilian
the
kid
again.
coming up and just absolutely decimating.
I mean, I think they'd probably be more concerned about the submachine gun in his hands, but, you know, in my world, they're just concerned about their construction.
Yeah.
Hey, are you union?
Are you union?
Can't be doing demolition on Tuesdays. That's
well, on a
plumbing
mandatory break, you can't be doing that right now. Do you got a permit for that?
You got a permit? See, that doesn't look in this too kindly.
Is this just the mic trying to go through as many accents in a game as possible? We got
I'm having a good time.
We got Southern mic. We got a New Yorker mic.
Yeah, I guess that's what that was.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. I liked it.
What else can you do?
I don't know.
Can you do German? You lived in Germany. We were just talking about this.
Oh yeah, klar. Oh yeah, I can do multiple German accents. There's like super strict. Oh god, my voice is a little shot right now to be trying accents, but let's try it.
Go for it. Let's cast this Vertigo in the
Wunderbar. Okay. Ach so. All right. All right, doesn't work. Ach so. Helps. It's a little rough right now. I won't lie to you.
Rough around the edges. All right.
But I can do. Let's see. Can I do the shyness? Tiny smidgen. No. The voice, the pipes, the instrument that I have to work with here. It's a little rough.
I can probably do like a une scuffed French accent, maybe more French
Bien
canadien.
sûr. Oh, oui, oui, bien sûr.
Oui, bien sûr. Et très mauvais bail pour ABJ.
Just have to do your Kenny S impression.
Yes, I really like the opposite magic stick. It's in what is it in French? It's like
AVP, I don't know, what is it in French? AVP?
no. There's like something is named like magic stick.
His op is named Magic
No,
Stick.
I know, no. What's a baguette called? Or like a baton?
Baguette. What's a baguette called in French? What's a baguette called in French? Mimi?
Guys, I'm not sure.
What is a baguette
Really glad
in
my
French?
4 years of high school French are really
Oh,
huge
boy.
here. Coming up clutch in this one as c'est une very good
What's a
round
baguette?
for
What's a
Godsent.
baguette in French? guys, Griffin, what's a baguette in French? We need to know.
How do you say baguette in French, Griff?
How do you say baguette in French?
He's Googling it.
Baguette.
Baguette.
Mm.
I'm really glad he searched that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
How do you say, comment se dit baguette en anglais?
Le baguette. Long bread. We call them a long bread around here. Freedom bread. Baguette.
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 I really love just the comically large.
I call them when a baguette, because when I go to the store and I get 3 of them, I tell them to bag it.
All right. I'm breaking accent. I'm just going back to regular, somewhat neutral, a little bit Midwestern accent, and Walco going back to a little spray through the smoke, heard some noise, had some suspicions, gets his reward. So 5 alive still for RBG is Taco. Maybe gonna get a little boost action going.
I feel like I've shamed myself with my inability to actually pull off my German accent.
You gotta try it.
I might
again.
have to take another crack at this.
Next Seco.
Ach so, okay. Taco, he will jump up by the danger panel, and he'll start to make his roads in towards the site. They're trying to outline the chop and deal the damage to him, but Jitter swings for a little bit in turn. Dumao, so dangerous is Dumao. So dangerous, the Dumao. He's going to find the space, and now Dumao trying to press forward. He will find more. How does he keep doing this? The Dumao, he keeps squeezing kills. You think there are no more kills for Dumao to get, but he finds one more. Ever the Dumao kills. How do we keep him away from the Dumao kills? I don't know. Hex going to be trying to back away, and Walco has found the Dumao, so no more Dumao kills in this round. It's going to be left to Taco now, and Taco cannot hold on. So it's going to be RBG to take another round here.
That's good.
I just seized on the word Dumao, and that was really working for me. Dumao.
Dumao.
Yeah, Klaus.
Dumao. Klaus.
So there's a...
Klaus, did you see this flag like Dumao? I can't do it.
I think the Germans have the best filler word of any language that I've come across, which is asu. It's just a very satisfying thing to say. It's like you know, when you need to connect a thought, like we would say or like or that kind of thing. Asu.
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 Interesting.
The French have donc, which translates to therefore, which is the most French thing to use as a filler word. Donc. You could do the French philosophe. Bien sûr, je pense qu'il dit...
Je pense que ça c'est une très bien round pour Godsent. Une pause? Le match est pause?
A baguette is a long, thin type of bread of French origin that is commonly made from basic ling dough. It is distinguishable by its length and crisp crust. A baguette has a diameter of about 5 to 6 centimeters and a usual length of about 65 centimeters, although a baguette can be up to 1 meter long.
Is there a limitation? What if I have a 1.1 meter long baguette?
There are actually laws about what a baguette can be in France.
Are you gonna like?
It's also price controlled.
Really?
Yes. So the French Déclaration des droits des hommes, the Declaration of Human Rights, specifies the right to food and water, which means that at any restaurant in France you can get tap water for free. You can get a carafe d'eau, and a baguette is price controlled, set by the government. It used to just be €1. I feel like it's been raised since then. I haven't lived in France in a long time.
I can pull it up.
Yeah,
what is the
price of a baguette? Yes, I lived in Paris for 3 years. Wonderful place. Would love to go back. But so what a lot of bakeries will do is they have the baguette, which is the official basic baguette, and then they have what's called a tradition, which is a more rustic style of baguette that they price a little higher to be able to adjust, which is usually really good. Big fan of the tradi. There's some baguette knowledge here for this technical break. So what's the current set price of a baguette
I'm trying
in
to see.
France?
I have to read through like this guy's life story to figure out what it is. Of course, it can't be an easy answer.
Can't be an easy answer, but I guarantee it is a very easy answer. It's prix contrôlé, I want to say. But there's a few things like that, and that's the baguette is price is set.
I don't know. I can't find it. I'm just gonna have to take your word for it.
By the nature of the price being set, there are also parameters of what qualifies as a baguette, because you couldn't have someone like, oh yes, our price set baguette is a breadstick, and then if you want an actual bread. So the French are particular about certain things, and in my eyes, it is one of those things that's like, yeah, water and bread. If you can guarantee that for all your citizens,
Go
sure,
for it.
That's a reasonable thing to guarantee.
Yeah, we like guaranteeing that, and I mean, there's no guarantees in this game. No guarantees on these rounds for Godsent.
I really hope Twitch chat is in fact fact-checking me, because you guys should not believe everything I say. I'm thinking about pulling up Twitch chat, but you know what? I trust them. They know what they're talking about.
They know what they're talking about. They're very knowledgeable people,
Or
I'm
they
sure.
don't, and they'll take me at face value. In which
I mean,
case,
I've
that's a
read
lot
some of the
power.
HLT. Reading HLTV forums has only shown me that the Counter-Strike community is one of the smartest in the world.
Clearly.
We're a very intelligent bunch.
We're an erudite community.
Yes. Taco. Clearing things out. Just missing the timing on chop through the grate as we'll find ourselves in a bit of a standoff.
So the real question is, how's your Brazilian Portuguese?
I don't speak any Portuguese.
I don't either. The extent of my Brazilian Portuguese.
Portuguese.
If Gus shouts it, probably.
Gus shouts it a lot.
So
and
probably.
Sully shouts it a lot too.
The extent of my Portuguese is Queiota.
Queiota.
And a couple phrases that my chat tried to teach me while I cast various Brazilian games that mostly translated to "I love balls." I think. It was a good time. Good times. They're always a fun crowd.
They are.
Brazilian CS fans are always a fun crowd. Okay, Lato's going to burn Taco alive as he tried to stay forward into a fight, leave him on his knees, awkwardly perched in the middle of a gunfight. And here's going to come to play, but Barton. Okay, Barton. Popping heads just over the orange boxes. Doesn't need to see much more than a pixel to take the kill. Hexed. Going to try something here, but frankly, this should probably just be a save. 1v5, 3, sorry, counting is hard. They will give him a fight on the first. The damage, now he's battling back in. A chance of a clutch, but no, Barton, of course, will shut it down for his third kill.
Barton, man.
Barton.
Insane round from
Barton.
Mr. Bart himself.
He's good.
He's pretty good.
I've always loved Barton.
Yeah.
He from the first time he started playing in Team 1, it was like, oh, this is a special
Yeah,
player.
I remember watching the first time. I think it was when Team 1 was it in Pro League, back when we had like the NA regional Pro League stuff for a while there.
Yep.
I think season 12. Team 1 was playing a lot of that. They got a little rolled during sometimes, but he was always a standout player for me. And he's still a standout player here. I mean, a star-studded lineup is Godsent, and Taco, well, maybe the star of the show in terms of his history. No one else here has won a major, much less multiple majors. And Taco and his squad will have an easy one here.
Major?
I forgot about that one.
That would be wild. I'd like some RBG stickers. If RBG gets stickers, I will put them on a lot of guns. Just letting you know that right now.
I would have to get rid of my Dick Stacy stickers, though.
You just buy a new skin. Swap them out. You can't get rid of the Dick sticker.
The Dick.
It's eternal. One of the only stickers I've actually put on a gun is just yay, because it makes me happy when I inspect my M4 and it just says yay. Yay.
Yeah. Makes you happy. Makes you smile. He's doing good for himself right now.
Yeah, he's doing all right in that other
Over
game.
in the Cartoon Child game.
Just wrecking Europe.
Yeah. I'm glad that there's finally a game where like NA can actually dominate.
I just really enjoy watching Mitchman delude himself and thinking Europe's going to do something, and then watching
I think
his
that's my favorite part of that game. Like
It
just
really
watching
is.
the European fans have copium that they're going to win.
Specifically
and then getting
Mitch,
destroyed.
Because I used to work with Mitch not infrequently back in the CS days when he was back over here, and
back in the promised lands.
I can just picture the dejection on his face as he realizes that the NBA is not going to do anything this time either.
Yeah, makes you smile. Which the same was still true in Counter-Strike. We had a moment with our major, and Brazil had theirs as well. But I mean, maybe the RBG major win is coming soon.
Maybe.
They're working on it. And Lato and Dumal have just brought this back. No way they win this round, right? It's Dumal though. Clutch master himself. You're right. Minute to work with. Where is that bomb?
On B.
Not on him. B site. He's going to have to run for the high hills, try and find this. One player tucked in. That's Walco. And no, Dumal has gotten it for free. Now this is a 1v1. Walco has an AK now. He's recovered that piece of weaponry as Dumal coming up top. He's so good in these clutches. So good. Keeping them clean now. Bomb coming down. Where is Walco?
He's got a molly to deploy.
It's good.
But Dumas already gotten back out of it. So he's just going to spot the player, but Walco holds into the fight. Wins the duel. There we go. Okay, RBG. It came so close to falling apart, but he's done it. They've done it. They're going to crack a third round onto the board.
Too close for comfort.
Yeah.
Too close for comfort. The major title almost eluding them in that round. But, I mean, Dumal, the power that this guy holds in the clutch to bring these impossible rounds to victory, or at least close to it, is wild. Still, Godsent has great money. They're going to reinvest straight back into this one. Lotto has the op. Interesting. Lotto ops on this map.
Lotto ops on Vertigo.
T-side Vertigo. I'd imagine he's going to go for the ramp.
Get the turn. Does he just have the spawn, though? That's the question. We need to see a sample size of 2. Because it could
Yeah.
just be the spawn. He's holding on to it, though, so yeah.
Because he did have the spawn for ramp, so.
Yeah.
Could also be a coincidence, though.
It's so hard to figure out where the op's going to be. I think you have a better chance of winning a shell game in Vegas than you do figuring out who's going to hold the op for Godsent. Here comes the play, though. Up the ramp they go. El Clasico, Vertigo take. The tried and true. The well-tested. At least for now, the utility's doing a really good job of rebuffing them, bottling them in towards the ramp, preventing them from getting in towards the side hall. Now they'll start to make the road, and there's still a minute, so there is so much time left to play out. Toe posted up. He's got a whiz to find on the other side. She whiz that back there. It is whiz. Okay. Taco, an opener, pushes whiz back. It's going to have to be a retake for them, and they don't have a flank gone. It'll take a while to develop. Jitter will try and get back around. In the meantime, that bomb's going to be ticking away.
This is a tough one to go for. Utility's not quite there. The money isn't either. $0 on chop. You don't go for these. 4-man save. It's a heartbreaking call, but it's what has to happen for now. Godsent, I mean, they dive into their strat book and open up the first page. A-ramp.
It's a laminated page on Vertigo for every team.
It's the cover.
It's like, okay, here's our strat book. First page, just a big red circle that says A-ramp. Looks nice.
A-ramp.
And then if you have to go into the appendices, you get through the first 3 chapters. They're all just different A-ramp takes.
Yeah.
You get the appendices. They're like, maybe play mid.
Maybe. Occasionally. Not too often, though. You wouldn't want to have variety in this game. That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. I think it's funny, though. A lot of teams have convinced themselves that A-ramp is like the god tier thing, but like we've seen success on B takes, on mid control. I want to see a squad who's really going to show us the adaptability on this map, because it makes me sad when it's just A hit after A hit after A hit.
Oh, Chop hasn't gotten a kill just yet.
Oh, no. Neither has Wiz. I think they both have a mutual friend. He used to play for their team. His name is Owen. Owen8, I think.
Oh. Why you gotta do it like that? It's actually pretty impressive that they have won 3 rounds with 2 players yet to crack the board. Actually, one of them may have gotten a TK. No, actually, never mind. That was a Godsent player who got the TK.
Yeah, with the flames. That was Taco who burned.
Lotto burned Taco alive.
Ooh, Dumal spotted one. There's another player in close. He doesn't win those. Chop will better him. I think the weapon. Oh, it's in the corner. He's too short. There we go. He'll get a boost up onto his teammate's head. Chop no longer knows Owen. Love to see it for him. He's acquainted himself with his friend Juan. He's now in a 2 versus 3. This one, again, not feeling good. Money's really bad. Keeping these weapons, probably more important kit as well. You get to keep some utility. It's a lovely package to hold on to.
Okay, that should just about confirm the save for them. Speaking of people being too short, needing a boost up, I was dying when I saw JoJo actually break out a booster seat at Fragadelphia.
Did you see him with the Infinity Gauntlet?
I did, as he broke out the ring pops, and I thought, that feels sanitary in a pandemic.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, or maybe just joining us, verified user JoJo is
verified user JoJo.
Yeah, he is a character in the Counter-Strike community that somehow has weaseled his way into a Twitter verification. He's also very short in real life, so he has a booster seat.
He has a booster
to play
seat to
with,
game
which
at
is
LAN.
honestly legendary.
You know what? Embrace it.
Imagine just getting like trash talked by a guy in a booster seat. That's gotta hurt the mental.
It truly is special.
Yeah, you'll have to see it. And he had a ring pop gauntlet as well. Was asking people to lick it, lick his ring pops. I don't think many obliged him.
I really hope no one obliged him.
Yeah.
Because again,
Ooh,
folks,
wait. His
not done with
boost.
the pandemic yet. Nice boost up on the Bollard. Onward Bollard. Better kill for them as well. That one rifle being put to really good use. Already dropped Phelps out of play, but they have taken some forward road out here. Let's see. Can RBG maybe start a little something spicy? They seem to be ferrying some guns to make sure they're not going to be in the grasp of their opponents. There's still that big rifle round from Hext. What's going on here? Okay, here comes the play. Tied up. The pistol finds one. There's the trade. Just a B250 in the op out of play for Taco. This is getting very risky. Pucker of a round if you're a Godsent fan. And walking on the edge of the smoke. Barton tries to press too far forward. They're being punished again and again. The bomb is planted here. It's left to Lato and Dumao to try and right this wrong. But at this point, 2 rifles have been given up. How are they going to play in the post? There is no flank on. It's just that forefront assault that they have to contend with. Has any utility been found? No. But there is a kit. There is a kit for Hext. This round gets so outwhacked. One more kill, and I don't know if they can recover. But Dumao holds the line. Dumao is good for it now. Only the one, though. Time, I think, is Lato's best ally at this point. This round, so they realize where he's at, though, and Hex hits the shot. Plenty of time for the defuse with the kit. That's going to be the round stolen away by RBG.
Dude, Godsent just getting a little overzealous with that one. The walk-up, they were down a man. They had the right forethought to get rid of the gun, throw him off the map, but then they try and walk up towards that smoke and get punished. It was all set in the right direction by the sneaky boost. Hex, I like that the replay is just whiffing the jump over and over again. Come on. Okay, Kate. You can show him getting him. You can show him getting him. Come on. He got a kill off it, I swear. He got there eventually. He found himself.
He's just a big fan of pogo sticks.
Yeah. All right. Vi's still here. RBG, we've seen him win the eco. They need to win on these rifles. Wiz with the op, a rather passive line, actually. He's playing towards sandbags. I don't think Godsent has been mollying it, though.
No, not so much. Not yet, at least. But whenever you think that's going to be the case, that's when they do. Walko finds himself an opener here. And we'll be able to smoke that off as well, so advantage found for RBG again, maybe something that they can build on. Taco. Oh. Uh-oh. There's some vacancies here, but Jitter holds. It's a 1v1 basically on the site before trying to come back in, but Taco maybe put it back out. That's a charbroiled Taco, but a Taco still with some heat to it. Shots downrange, Chop can't finish his food though, and he will be exposed. Hex has found a kill elsewhere. Hex dancing around the HVAC system. He's got support to boot. This bomb is likely going to be planted. I don't know that RBG want to contest that fact, but they will, of course, swing back in hot and heavy in the post.
Jumps across here, and Dumao and Barton left to try and take hold of this one. Hex down to 1 HP. Wiz still holding on to the op. And the flash comes forward. Here comes the push. Barton, the first point of contact. Instead of the teammate, he'll swing forward. Now finds one knee. Second. And Dumao trying to clutch it up, but that can't happen. Good trade from Walko. The kit in his back pocket. The op on his back. And the round on the board.
Very nicely played from RBG. Obviously capitalizing on the round they won with just the one rifle and pistols. They now build upon it with a gun round. They're not going to dent that economy for Godsent anytime soon. Frankly, probably not in this half, but it's gone a long way to making a game of this. It was looking quite dire. 3-7 at the point of that eco win. And now, suddenly, the game is afoot. You're a Sherlock Holmes fan?
I've watched when it became like a BBC series, but I never read any.
Never any of the books.
Never read the books.
They're interesting. They're pretty good. You can get collections of them. You know, good, trashy.
Oh, that nade.
Mysteries. They're not even trashy. This is good. Chop. His position given up. Hemmed into the corner. Dealt with. Unable to finish off any of the kills, and at this point, it's not looking good for RBG. Volko trying to remain here. Taco. Oh, he's overwhelmed. Walko just wants to try and keep this AWP alive into the future.
This round really turned on its head. There was aggression up through mid. They were trying to hold for the ladder room, and then a nade goes wide. Barton somehow survives despite his feet being completely removed by bullets, and now Godsent up to 8. These last couple rounds are incredibly critical, and this one for Walko as well. He needs to keep this up. It's not happening. Phelps takes care of him. Little BM Molly as well. Come on. Didn't have to do him like that.
I think he could literally pick up another Molotov at his feet.
Yeah.
I don't know what the logic was of mollying, but
BM, probably.
Let him know. Let him know.
I think we've answered our question, because
Maybe
Latho's been holding on to the off the whole time.
Well, there was a CT. Yeah, he has indeed. So he is the dedicated offer on this map. Hasn't really worked out too well for him on T side, but it's tough to fault him until we see the half switch.
Yeah.
He's been quiet.
It's a crucial role on T side, but it's tough on this map for sure. Taking that ramp duel is incredibly scary, but Phelps unfazed.
Certainly.
Oh, same boost.
Just makes to give him cover. The boost up on the bollard. I'll say that word every time I'm given an opportunity.
It's funny because it has ball in it.
It's not even about that. It's just sort of it has a rhythm to it. You know, it has a feel to it. Bollard.
It's kind of smooth. Rolls off the tongue.
I like words where one syllable bleeds into the other syllable. Bollard.
Kind of Dumao.
Dumao. Yes. Yeah. Dumao is a very satisfying word to say, I would say. Say.
Whereas Taco, it's very harsh. Taco. Everyone should have a one-syllable name.
Sometimes I do just want to know what chat looks like at the moment. Anyways, Heck's going to be able to swing back out. Guns aplenty. Blazing through here, and, well, those pistols are going to start to hit the floor. Godsent rocking on up, taking the space towards ramp. Might just bring the bomb to bear as well. They're looking to do so. Making its way on in. It is going to be Crosshair's position on the other side, but as we've said, they just don't have much to work with. It's that one AK and Jitter, the real threat, and, well, it's not going to happen here. Seems like Jitter just wants to save this gun to the next round. They're going to bail out. They're going to pull the ripcord, and that will be 9 rounds found on the T side for Godsent.
Yikes.
Yikes.
That's a lot for Vertigo. That is a worrying amount of rounds to be won. Hex could try and go for some damage here. Maybe. Oh, a chance. Let's use the dink. He's going to tuck tail. He's back. Hex, can he get something? Probably trying to scrounge for Taco's gun. See if he can pick that up somewhere. A kill would be nice, but probably just fall to the bomb. It's Phelps instead to grab that one. Little extra money in the back pocket is... How many times has Phelps died to the bomb? Poor guy.
He just likes to stick around for that extra kill. It doesn't matter in this round, right?
Yeah,
plenty,
so much money.
Plenty
Last
of cash
round
in the
now.
last round, so we could see some 249 buys here.
I'd love to see it.
An underutilized gun in the CS arsenal. Weirdly good for first bullet accuracy for being a large machine gun.
It really is. And I think he kills with 2 dinks.
Sure.
You don't have the M249 stats
I think
dedicated
it kills
to your
with
memory?
1 million body shots.
That's fair.
That's what I know in my gameplay.
Not even a precision M249 user. Surprisingly good at top fire.
It might actually be a single dink.
Is
I
it?
looked it up now. I genuinely don't know. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't think
it's.
so.
I'm pretty sure it's 2.
I think it's 2. I think you're
I
right.
feel like we'd see it more, at least for BM purposes, if it was 1.
If it was 1, that would
Yeah.
be pretty nuts.
Another bit of ramp control coming here for Godsent. Working their way on up. It is the Taco Classico is Taco. He's actually dueling a little bit out towards stairs. He's actually drawn 2 players here, and looks like we have our answer. Maybe.
Hold on.
All the pressure's on you now.
The
Gotta get this
MP49
one.
has higher armor penetration than most rivals, allowing it to one-shot headshot armor. There we go.
Really?
That's according to the Dignitas article from 2020.
Interesting.
I don't think there's been any M249 nerfs that I've kept track of. So there we go.
I think I've just I don't think I've ever seen it in a competitive game that I've watched. Maybe once.
I mean, it's just too high level of strategy here. They're looking for double digits, though,
Yeah.
our Godsent. And they might just find it. They might just find it as well. Pressure coming on over. Sailing on into the hit is Chop, Jitter, and the Hex. Trying to recover this bomb. They got smoke to guys it off, but an exchange of damage. They're looking for more. Hex won't be able to have that, but they're defusing. They don't realize it. Phelps has missed it. RBG squeaked through the last round right under their nose. They had no idea. They missed the audio cue, and Chop gets away with daylight robbery.
What the hell did I just witness?
Theft.
How? How does he win that? There should be no world where he gets away with it. Oh, all right. What a way to end the half, RBG. They find themselves a significantly better standing than in that first matchup. All right, well, got ourselves into a pistol round here as Godsent will concede the ramp control. RBG actually finding themselves quite a good chunk of space here. Phelps still anchoring out towards the mid side as Walco will slowly creep forward. Look for a frag here. Swings out Taco. Good headshot there onto Walco. Hex now getting the bomb to come on down. Nate, ooh, comes a little bit wide, but does find its marked. Hex now taken down still. The bomb is in the ground, so good for RBG, but they have to take a fight here. Have to find something forward. That's Jitter's job. He's playing around the triple boxes. Takes one down with him. That's Taco. He's still alive, still fairly healthy. A second with the Glock and somehow still up and fighting. 3 versus 3. The Brazilians have to go now, but they have to go straight into Jitter. Another frag before Barton can reply, and Barton cut it down to a 1 versus 1. The smoke, does he have a kit? Absolutely, and the headshot straight through is taken down. Godsent up to 10 rounds. I mean, just a recovery. A round stolen away from them. Theft at the hands of their opposition. RBG pulling one throughout the defuse, and well, Godsent right back at him. Great taps by Barton, and RBG, despite getting that bomb down, force is not coming through. They're holding strong. They know that Godsent's going to have a very strong buy in this round, so they're conceding it. Giving Godsent what is likely to be 11 unless the Deegs can find their mark. Barton losing his teammate up towards mid. That's Dumao. It's Taco as well. On the anchor towards the stair side. Contact found. Dumao. Double kill for the man. So 5 versus 3 already. Sneaky Snake is chopped, but not slippery enough to elude the hands of Taco. The tap with the USB. Close things out. 10 from the top rope. Taco showing us what it's all about. Godsent, they were running into some speed bumps, but now they have smooth sailing. 11-6, the scoreline that we are rocking with. And, well, if you look back at that replay, Mike, I know you missed out on this, but look at the ending here from Taco. Oh. Scrumptious frag.
Very nice. Very nicely done. All right. First gun run out for both sides. What are we going to get here? What are we going to get? Godsent at this point building a pretty daunting lead.
Oh,
and
Phelps.
What was that from Phelps? He had no idea Walco was forward to the smoke, just walked forward. So confident that he pays the ultimate price for it. So a gift wrapped and delivered to RBG. The opening pick into this round, and maybe can they capitalize?
Well, we'll have to see. We know Godsent is very resilient in these situations to try and fight back in. Dumao is still alive. That's a danger in and of himself as Walco, oh, does he spot that jump peek? Now he knows, walking up still. Peek shows he's close, out comes the smoke, but it's too late. Walco has a fantastic shot there onto Lotso, and now the ramp position very much open for business. A site soon to be stormed. Dumao completely blinded, molly, smoked. He'll have to fall.
Hail of bullets going back the other way, but they haven't managed to connect in towards a kill. So as this bomb goes down, this could just be a save call. Indeed it is. Parachute is pulled. Back and right out of this. Godsent on a bit of a back foot. Now, I will say, this was something of a bonus round, right? They don't have substantial cash at this point to just fully buy back in, but keeping these 3 guns alive, investing back around it, you're going to be able to keep the fight up against RBG. This is far from a full win for them. Obviously, the round win is there, but they haven't quite broken down Godsent just yet. My question is, are we going to see the AWP in this next round?
Ooh.
Can Taco buy it? 1,400 coming in, right? Yes. That's how math works.
Let's see if you're a mathematician. Yep. There you are. Taco can purchase the AWP if he wants to. The question is, who's going to use the AWP on the CT side? Will it stay with Lato, or will someone else pick it up? Because, I mean, AWP and CT side, it's a completely different beast, but Taco doesn't look like he's going to... Oh,
nope,
no.
There it is.
There it is. And who's it going to? Phelps.
At least for the moment, Phelps is going to be picking up the big green.
What's his spawn? So I don't think this is spawn base if he's going around.
No, certainly not. Certainly is not. He is, I guess, going to be picking up the AWP, or at least is in this round. Might just be a feeling it type of thing. Phelps is one of those players where if he's chomping at the bit to go forward and get a kill, he's got to let him. Could also just be that they want it here and this is his responsibility.
Many options
Many options.
had, but Phelps, an opportune moment to try and get a shot here. Practicing a little micro flick necessary to find one. There it is. Practice is perfect, and he'll find Walco. Staying in a 4 versus 4 here as Wiz will set a utility there to keep the ramp fight at bay. The rest of his team hedging their options elsewhere.
Just noticed something that I'll come back to in a little bit, I guess. But we are going to see a boost up on towards the danger panel.
Ooh.
RBG. Oh, they could have the moment here. There's a player just behind the stacked boxes. Taco just with an MP9. This is far from ideal, but if they close the gap, he's going to have his teammate to play off of, but his teammate's been destroyed, deleted. They don't expect the player to still be waiting here to play that patiently. Taco will be that guy. Utility to sail in after it. Molotovs to push them back and secure the site, and it's the rotation into this. How far forward Wiz is. That's only his 2nd kill of the game.
A big one.
It's a huge kill to find, but they need more. I mean, wow, the bomb's going to be planted. They'll play the post here. Also, that AWP knows that he's got Wiz isolated. Just trying for the wall bang. I think that might be a little bit too much thickness to go through, but they know they have Wiz backed into a corner. There's no way he can escape. The question is, can they clear him out without taking a casualty themselves? That's always the threat. All right, eventually the kill does come in. Phelps finding the gap that is thinnest.
This is still winnable. They have a smoke down on the bomb. They have a kid as well. They have to go now. They have to hold on to the spray. Where is it? Spray's not coming. He's defusing. He's sticking. This does go down. Bomb is so low. You have to hold this if you're going for it. But Taco knows that that won't be happening. The health is low enough that Chop may fall, and Addy will, but it's a round for RBG, despite how damaging it may be.
It's actually fairly incredible for RBG that this is so close, considering a player that they usually depend upon in terms of Wiz is not having it right now.
Yeah, he's a very hot or cold guy, and this is an incredibly cold game.
This is the cold.
I remember you said you noticed something last round.
That was what I had noticed.
Oh, that he only had 1 kill.
Before he got
at
the 2nd
time.
kill, I had glanced at it and seen 1 and thought that can't be right. But it was. It is.
Now he's up to 2, hoping to get a little bit more. Hope not out for him just yet. They don't have the money to support that. Maybe he's feeling the rifle a little more at this moment in time. It is just against. It's mostly full save round, couple upgraded pistols, saved AK for Taco. All you have to worry about, but Taco trying to make this one scary. He's walked down past the stairs. No one's directly holding for him. If he catches the timing, he might be able to find this flank.
RBG will set up for this A-ramp play. Okay, Phelps decided to peek in towards a little bit of mouse 1 spray there from Walco, and he pays the penalty. Thought he had timed it. Instead, he's just down for the count right away. A little bit of a chase through. Walco, yes, he's a casualty. This player's hemmed in, and they know it. There's no escape for Lato. So serious advantage gain for RBG, and that bomb already ticking away, and okay, that seals the deal. Taco still attempts, gets caught on that flank, and that is a swift round for RBG. They waste no time. We're within 2 at this point. This was such a dominant scoreline once upon a time. 11-6 by the time RBG started to win anything, and where has that all gone?
Where has that gone? RBG, I mean, I think both of us had this idea that there was a pretty good chance that RBG might just get rolled over here. Previous matchups showed it was about 16-2 on Nuke, but Vertigo for RBG, it's a different beast. Maybe the CT side can be a little more favorable, but their T side has been quite respectable thus far. This time, the op's in the hands of Lotso, which leans to your theory of just based off feel.
It's very odd. It's like if you die, you give the op away. Oh, Hexed deletes Dumao. A man who has been unreal to this point gets you raced with no chance for a response. I think they want to chase in towards mid. I love the mid pressure from RBG to get that kill and then back away. Right? Present the threat, force a response, force. That makes sense. Out of them. And then mess with the rotation here on B. So this is going to be a B hit. Taco holds the line initially. He needs a little bit more from it, but a boost up play, this might have worked out. And there's a clothesline shot, but 2 go down for the Godsent side. It's turned around upon them. RBG looking for double digits, looking for 10 rounds, and while Phelps can do some damage, he cannot get a kill. The Molotov is escaped. There's nothing working here for the Brazilians. There's nothing connecting. Lotto just has to try and save. But can he even get back? He'll try. He'll attempt. They're going to chase. Certainly they're going to chase. Plenty of cash to spare. And that is going to be RBG closing the gap to within just 1 round.
RBG, such a heavy underdog in this, and they're putting up a big fight. You never really see the mid pressure on this map, and they just do it perfectly there. Like, they get the pick, fall back, instantly wrap back towards the A site. And towards the B site. No, I was right the first time. Words are tough, but I see you doing the math. And that's the A
directions.
site. The A site. Doing the directions. But yeah, excuse me. Towards the A site they go, and I mean the rotations were just a bit poorly timed. Taco was completely alone, and well, he was not able to get everything that he needed. RBG playing a very good game of Counter-Strike right now.
No, it was the B site after all. Okay, I processed where we're at now. I put the tail together.
There we go.
Followed the clues. Walco just followed the clue straight to a kill. This is around when they shouldn't really be getting much, right? And burned alive. Okay, Lotto actually gets a kill out of that position. That's massive. I don't think it's really going to matter in the round, but he should be. That's impressive to be.
Good job, man. Give him a medal.
Yeah, gold star. Okay, never mind. It may have just made the world of difference. Taco's just killed 2. They haven't been able to deal with him. They haven't found the response. Taco is alone, but these 2 players are low. Body shots from the Deeg enough. Body shots enough, and that bomb exposed. They have a smoke to cover this off. They need a couple of smokes to do so to make damn sure he doesn't have the lineup here. And they've left the gap. They've left the gap on the side. Taco cannot quite bring it to bear. That round was way too close.
That was almost lost. 1 Deeg shot, 1 versus 1, and it only takes 1 more. Taco, these shots, just precision with the Deeg. I mean, the economy is still good. RBG is still sitting pretty, but that has you worried. Godsent, Bai is coming back in. This is their round to stave off possibility of RBG taking that lead. Godsent's economy is very much on the edge of a cliff. They need to take this round. They need to do it rather cleanly as well.
Peek around. Showing some harassment damage down the ramp at the very least to try and hold this off from RBG. A lot of utility being drawn out. Ooh, that's an ugly flash. It goes on some funky geometric pattern. Like it bounced on thin air. Comes back to them. Boomerang flash. It's a new development.
Oh, it's an exciting one into the world of Counter-Strike.
New utility. How long do you think it's going to take before there's a boomerang character in Valorant?
They just heard you.
I give it 2 years.
2 years. Coming eventually. Oh, what a spray down the Brazilian execution machine. A squad of death, leaving only 2 of the RBG members left to stand. I mean, they've just been sitting at the ramp this entire round, and they've gotten nothing to show for it. Jitter eventually finds something. Some kind of prize, but around, that's what you need. Lotto. Still tough. Do they have a molly to contend with him? 1. Hexed. I mean, this late into the round, do you even think to use it?
They don't seem to be.
Oh, no.
They don't seem to be clearing this.
He hears that coming. He's going to swing. Yeah, Lotto gets 1. He's still alive, not even wounded. He can end this round. The molly does come, but it's just too late. Flash forward, he'll fall, but it's Hext alone. 1v3 now for him to attempt to win out. One rotate is late, but there's 2 players here that he has to contend with. Now everyone on the scene, and Hext an impossible challenge. Around the box he goes, and down to the floor, he'll rest.
So close, but not quite poised to take the lead yet. Our RBG, they're nipping right at the heels of Godsent, though, and the investment will, of course, come back. So Godsent, it's far from over. 12-11, just the 1-round lead. Not even enough cash to invest in towards the AWP. It's going to be the rifles here for both sides. And if Godsent topple here, see RBG just blow straight past them. Exit their slipstream and overtake. Dumal found the first pick. A chasing towards mid. Over the mid berm goes one, but it is punished. Hex just tried to roll in the momentum, and Taco's now shutting them down. 3 huge kills from the veteran leader of this squad, and that puts it all onto Wiz, the man who has been so silent this map. He's already found 1 kill. Would need 4 more, and what an incredible moment to change his fortunes. They've dropped the bomb, and oddly enough, largely left it vacant. Mc spotted the player in towards mid. He'll now just back away. Minute 10 on the clock. He's hoping for a chase, hoping for something that he can punish. But they're not giving him an inch. For once, Godsent are not getting at all overconfident. They're pushing the periphery a little bit. A player down the B stairs just to give some information over. Give them an early sentry warning point on any potential approach towards this bomb. But it is going to be Wiz who has to broach that perimeter, inching forward, just around the corner, taking every possible second he can to avoid giving away his life to a silly, unchecked peek. It's going to be a duel right on the player at the bottom of the steps. Taco, the man who's already got 3 to his name, and is Wiz just going to save this?
I think he does.
He's just going to save this. He wants nothing to do with it. It's a very low percentage situation, and Wiz is not fancying the math.
That's a tough one. Taco, 1 man, 1 myth. I mean, a legendary player in his own right. He shows us why. Sprays down 3 in the defense of his site, and that's the round that might just cripple RBG. Their loss bonus, it's still building up, and the money, it's here enough to muster a buy, but that's not the best of scenarios regardless. Godsent, the momentum is swung back with them, working back into their favor. I mean, the aggression has been good, but it hasn't been overzealous, right? It's enough to get the opening frags, to get the way into the game. Taco showed us it in the last round. Get the frag, fall back, and will defend the site quite perfectly with 2 additional picks. Phelps, this time he's the man going for the initial frag. Tucks behind the beam. Lotto sprays away. That's what Godsent has ordered.
Taco doing more, continuing on his strong form from the last. There's just nothing doing here for RBG. They're being blanked out of the round. They're trying to make their way around these smokes. It's individual plays, it's individual punishes. Hex trying to line up the shots, gets something, but nothing more. 14 rounds found for Godsent. RBG, they made such a good run back to equalize this, to bring it back within whack, but now it seems they've run out of steam at the final hurdle. These ramp takes just are nothing doing for them. They're being shut down again and again, and we're not seeing RBG find the opening picks they need to actually get towards site plants.
And it's the constant RBG issue. When the initial plan fails, they stagnate. There was that round where they were just sitting, just doing absolutely nothing at the bottom of ramp and just got pinched. Into the late round, when the clock runs down, Godsent's an aggressive team. They're not afraid to push, to phase check for information, and that has been working incredibly well for them. RBG has been struggling to contend with it. Now they're stuck on an eco. Are they going to try and force this, or are they going to try and save it? They're forcing. They're putting everything into this round. This round is their game. This is their chance. This is their opportunity to try and fight for a ticket to Europe, all resting on 4 pistols and a Galil.
This seems wild. Wild, especially considering It's not that far to play for overtime, but no, they're going to go for it now. They're going to risk it for the biscuit. Try and upset the apple cart of Godsent. Nades already dealing damage. Walco, the front runner, the forward scout, has been exterminated. Airburst Molotov for special effects. Little fireworks. Player already lined up. Phelps actually let him get past, let him through, missed that opportunity. Will capitalize in the future, but now Burning has to escape. Has to slip his way away from the smoke. Actually, will try and just stick around, wait for the flames to go out, and resume his position. What a cheeky play. They will have seen him not cross, and they know he has to be somewhere around here, but he still holds the ground, and there's just nothing doing for RBG. They have once again been shut out of the site take. Nades continue to sail in. Shots so low, there's just nothing to be found.
The utility has just been insane from them. A molly, well-placed nade, everything, and then just the spam. You see someone has been constantly spamming through the wall anywhere they'd like to push, and it might just be what closes this round out. Wiz is on 1 HP. This would take more than a miracle. This would take something special. It's just not going to happen. We don't live in a magical world. We live in the real one, and well, this world might just be one where RBG is eliminated from contention. They put their all into that round, and what's left is scraps.
Well, let's see if these scraps can put together some sort of wild meal. Sometimes, you know, when you got nothing in the kitchen, you got to get a little creative.
It's rounds together. You
got to take some ramen. You got to, I don't know, throw in a little jelly, chop up a banana, cut up a hot dog, and then convince yourself that that's a meal.
This doesn't look like much of a meal to me just yet. The buy hasn't come through. They're considering the options. What do we purchase here? What are we going to use? Pause. That's what they're going to use for now. Talk with the coach. Think things through. Figure out your final plan. Your final chance at this one. Heavy utility investment on both Chop and Walco. And again, Galil, MAC-10, 2 of the aforementioned rifles. That is it. Scrappy, an understatement.
An understatement indeed. On comes Phelps. Trying to get aggressive off of this as well. This is bold. He wants to deal the death blow before it even gets started. He's going to get flashed through, take the space. The flash caught him quite a bit, so he'll back away. A little bit of mistiming perhaps there between the two teammates. But he does know that no one's going to chase him quite through it. So, forward smoke will be deployed. And they will come on towards B. The bomb's been dropped. Taco already has that information. He tries to deal more damage. He's gotten so close to it. He's got teammates to support. There's a player tucked in the corner, though, and Jitter will at least be able to trade back that frag. The one rifle yielding some dividends here, but it's been dropped. It's been eliminated. It's just down to Walco, and Walco can do no more. It is going to be Godsent making their way into the playoffs, joining Pain. They have triumphed over RBG. This was a spicy matchup. This was a long and drawn-out affair, but ultimately Godsent, when it just seemed like RBG might pull into the lead, they dragged them back down and stepped on their head to victory.
I mean, you got to give some credit to RBG there. They put up a hell of a fight. 16-2, their previous record against this Brazilian super squad, and well, this time they fared better, but there's not enough best-of-1 format. That was your